Hey guys, Future Funk checking in. I just finished editing episodes 2 and 3 of this Let's Play series, and I have to say, even though it's a pretty small sample size, I feel like my video editing skills have already immensely improved since the beginning of this, editing process that I've been going through. I just wanted to put this little tidbit of information at the beginning of this first recording to let everybody know. Unfortunately, the video quality for this first episode is not the best. I think it only recorded at about 720p, and the microphone settings weren't the best either. That was primarily due to me still learning the settings I wanted in OBS and with my microphone. So I'm sorry that it's a little lower quality than I would have liked, but every episode going forward, we do have better quality audio and better quality video. Everything will be like 1080p here on out. So I do hope you enjoy this first Let's Play episode, and I hope you stick around and see as I slowly progress into a more serviceable YouTuber. Enjoy. Hey guys, it's Funky67. Welcome to my very first YouTube video of any kind. This is actually pretty nerve-wracking for me. I've probably started and stopped this thing about a dozen times now, between not being able to stop fidgeting with the mic and obviously that being picked up on audio, and me being worried that me breathing was too loud. I've had to do this a ton of times. So this is going to be the one, fingers crossed, that I go with. And let's just take it from there. I'm not going to touch anything on my desk to make random noises like I did in another recording, which just ruined what I would say was a pretty good recording to begin with. So here we go. This is my first ever video of any kind, especially Let's Play. And I thought it was best that I pick something like Kenshi, which is a game I really enjoy and I really love, and this is going to be a modded series, and the reason for that is, while I do love the vanilla gameplay, I really love the mods to the game, and I love changing things around about the game to better fit my needs. The modding community is pretty cool with Kenshi. It's not quite as big as something like RimWorld, per se, or even something like XCOM or something like that, but it is pretty cool, and there's a lot of really good guys in there, and a lot of their mods are going to be in here. I hope to put in the description a list of the mods that I'm using, probably like a link to maybe like a workshop page or something. Also, I have a bunch of animation patches that I don't really have published anywhere. They're just kind of living in my hard drive, and I don't really know if I'm going to end up uploading something like that to anything like the Steam Workshop, but if I do, that would obviously be included in the description. But enough of that, let's kind of get into it. As you can see here, I actually made my own start as well, and the theme is going to be that we're a group of bounty hunters. I want to try to stick to that. I know stealing can be pretty overpowered in this game, and I've done it before for sure. I've definitely abused that system. I'm going to try to stray away from that. I'm going to lean more towards bounty hunters and going to be selling some NPCs possibly into slavery, but they have to be bandits. It's not just going to be random civilians that we're snatching up and selling. They have to either be what the game describes as bad people, or people that go out of their way to attack us. So I think that puts a pretty rigid guideline in there. So enough of this. I feel like nobody wants to watch somebody just talk on the menu screen forever. Alright, let's get to it. I am using a loading screen mod to make the loading screens look different, and obviously if you've played Kenshi before, you probably recognize that there's no tooltip down here. That's another mod as well. So here we go. I have a couple of these characters fleshed out in my head. They're either characters I've played as before, or I've actually tried to create a Let's Play series once and just never uploaded it anywhere. So the first thing here, this main guy, he's going to be the leader. I want to use the mod The Struggler, which is based on the character Guts from Berserk. I absolutely love Berserk. I think it's an amazing game, or anime, whatever, manga, same thing. Not a game, as far as I know. If it is a game, I've never played it. So this is what he's gonna look like. I do not want that hair. I do want a funny little anime hair. Yes, this is, in my opinion, hilarious. So I'm gonna do that. He's gonna have a little bit of a beard going on. Something I'm going to try to focus on is, I know a lot of people struggle with stuff like dead air, so I'm going to try to not have too much of that going on, but again, I'm very, very brand new to this. I have an idle stands mod installed as well. gives you a bunch more. I think the main game comes with like 8 stances, and I wanted a little more than that, so I think this works for what we need it for. Oh, interesting. Okay, maybe something I have to fix going forward. I have to that fix the hair mod or something like that, if it's not too much trouble. But you know what, it doesn't really matter too much because we're going to be most of the time wearing some sort of headgear. Next up, boom, most of you recognize this as Darth Maul. I'm going to go with the name Maul just for simplicity's sake. I really like this character design here. This mod, this is a Brocc mod. Very cool, awesome, done. Number 3, this is my martial artist. For that, I decided to go with the Saiyan mod, which is really cool. It's a Super Saiyan, and oh well, not Super Saiyan, but you know, Saiyans and whatnot from Dragon Ball, which I think is a great source to use for somebody who's going to be a fist fighter, because it's pretty much the entirety of the show is fist fighting. Awesome, some Dragon Ball hair right there. Named him, I want to name him Brocc, like broccoli. All of the Saiyan names are puns on vegetables, I believe. So there we go. He's a little bit of a weirdo, so maybe I give him a crouching stance. I think that would be a little bit funny. Not funny, but you know, something to break the monotony of this up a little bit. Cool, awesome. Next up, this guy, I want him to be a Shek. He's gonna be a Drac Shek. I'm going to name him Don, actually. I have, yeah, okay, cool. I had a build for him already. This works for me. He's a big boy. He's going to be a big boy. Maybe he's going to be, yeah, that works. Awesome. Next up, our Team Hiver, which I'm actually going to use the Dark Hive Soldier. I just love the look of soldiers. I have a mod installed that actually buffs soldiers a little bit. You'll see here I got a plus 20% to something that's actually a Polearms. It fixes the perception. For some reason the perception of these guys is really low for no reason, even though they have the head of like a hammerhead, which should make them be able to see better. Somebody did the math on or something, I don't know, based on science, who knows. So there is that one. His name is Art, chosen by my girlfriend. Thank you for that. Finally, the last guy, he's a crossbowman. Something I really hate is when the armor and everything clips. I was actually going to use this guy here, but man, is that clipping terrible. So I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to go with a different skeleton from, I don't really know which mod this is. The clipping is still not great, but it's not quite as bad as the other ones, and I feel like I can live with this for the most part. So that's going to be in there. He's going to be my crossbowman. His name is going to be Delta. So here's the team. We have the leader of the team, you know, the struggler from Berserk. His name is Gurg. I played my first character. His name was Gurgle. I forgot to actually make a name, so I stuck with that. And I actually fell in love with it. So there's that. Maul, he's going to be our Katana guy and our thief. The Zabrach mod actually gives him proficiency and I believe polearms, which is kind of cool, but I didn't really want him to be the polearm guy, so I actually switched that over to katanas. Next we have our martial artist, who's going to be a Saiyan named Brocc. Next up we have our second big boy. The first guy's going to be a little bit big as well. I got to make sure he's kind of tall, because if he's supposed to look like Guts from Berserk, he's got to be a beefy boy. This guy's name is Don. Next up we have Art, the Dark Hive Soldier Drone. Really love the motto here. Finally, Delta. Again, I don't 100% remember what mod this is from. I don't want to guess and just have it be wrong and then annoy somebody because of it. Well, we can also darken him if we want to. I'm going to leave it like that. I like everything about this guy. I actually think that idle stance kind of fits. He's a you know, skeleton, so he's not necessarily super, yeah. Let's see his comparison to Don. Okay, so Don is still going to be taller. Awesome, cool.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Oh, hello. Now that is interesting. It fixes hair. Awesome. That is so cool. Alright, awesome. And he looks hilarious. Alright, guys. This is super stressful, but let's get into it now. Okay, as I mentioned before, we're going to have a custom start. I believe we're starting here in... Yeah, we're in the Great Desert. We're actually in Heft. So... Also, I didn't want to start as zeros. I thought that wouldn't make sense if it was a bunch of established bounty hunters. So I have a bunch of skills ranging in the 20s. From 15 to 20, I just had a random number generator, so this is what we got. Obviously, I kind of geared like the highest of like the weapon skills or whatever towards one thing or another. But yeah, here we go. First thing I really want to do here is I want to find the bar in this town. I want to stop in and grab some food because we don't have that. We don't really have to worry about recruiting. I don't know if I'm going to be recruiting anybody per se. Okay, our main character is going to be Gurg. As I mentioned before, he's going to be the leader of this group. Let's head on over here and get ourselves some food. Let's trade. Awesome. So first thing, what are these? Skewers. Okay, skewers for dumplings. Cool. Yeah, this is really like the first time I'm kind of playing any of these. Let's just buy up all the meat he has here. And let's look for people. Border zones, a little bit far. Goblins last seen. Okay, southeast of Heft. Maybe that's the one we go for. So let's see. So southeast of Heft, which is right down in here. Awesome. Maybe that's our first target. That would be so cool if we actually get something going here. So I'm going to throw everybody some food. Cool. You as well. I actually played this last time. I know that the Saiyans and the Berserk guys, they actually take more food than everybody else. I'm hoping to leave them with about 3. And of course the Hiver, he can eat foul meat, but we don't even have that, so there we go. See if he has any kind of medical supplies. He does not. Alright, now let's look in the town. There's probably a general store, which I believe that's what this is. I think we have a chance of finding ourselves some supplies here. Ideally, what I want to do is I kind of want to work out of a building that we purchased in a town, probably in Heft. I think that's why I decided to go here. I really like the overall feel of it. Obviously, they're pro-slaver here, so that helps me a little bit too. Let's see. Awesome. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just to get that one to each of our boys here that can. Okay. Don obviously, or Delta obviously does not need one. We're going to give it to him anyway, just in case somebody near him goes down. Oh, hold on. Just in case somebody near him goes down. Take one for you as well. Awesome. We have the processor units in this game as well, which is very cool. Eventually we're going to go get some sort of a pack beast. Let's try to see if we can get a little something for our boy Delta here. Okay, over here it looks like this is the Market Stalls mod, which is very cool. Yeah, and there's just a ton, there are a ton of mods in here, and I really like the modding community of this game, and I think it gives the game a ton of longevity. So, fingers crossed. Got anything for sale? How expensive? That's too expensive. That's way too expensive. So, here's the idea. Arch's just not going to get hurt. Or, sorry, Delta's just not going to get hurt for a little while because we can't afford him to get hurt. Alright. So now, we've already targeted our first person, who is going to be Goblin. They're a Hiver. Gender, Hiver, question mark. It's pretty funny. Description short, has bad posture. Wanted for cannibalism, banditry, petty thievery, and indecent exposure. Goblin has, in a short period, not my fault, quite infamous for his past actions. In a single day, it has become wanted for several accounts of cannibalism, 2 accounts of petty thievery, and over a dozen accounts of indecent exposure. As of late, Goblin has convinced a group of exiled hivers to do whatever it says, which includes stealing from anyone unfortunate enough to stumble across the group. Goblin was last seen southeast of Heft, near the coast, north of the Howler Maze. Okay, so now, southeast, let's just head over in this direction. Fingers crossed we don't run into anything too bad out here. Oh, Don got a little... Halt, traveler, what's your business here? Just passing through. I'm gonna need you... Okay, checker for contraband. No issues there, obviously. I do maybe want to get into hashish trading as well. I think that's kind of a fun option in this game. I haven't really done it before, so that would be a nice change of pace. Who is this coming up on us? Wandering monk, no beef with them. Okay. We're now in the henge. Or hang, I don't know. Oh! Okay, Howler Maze was the note, right? Okay. People are probably screaming. North of Howler Maze. Got it. Okay. So let's actually look here. So maybe this area. Oh, Hive Village. That is interesting. Okay, these are all peasants in here. Not really gonna mess with them. I think they're mostly recruitable. Or all recruitable. Let's actually check out this Hive Village. Oh. Better hope we've got enough bribe money to survive this place. I promise you one thing. We don't have a ton of money. We only have just under 400. So that's a little bit tough. But... fingers crossed, if everything goes well here, we might end up with over 10k. I also have the profitable slavers mod going. Kind of makes slavery a little bit worth it. I think it's like, on average, if you sell somebody that's just like a random Joe Schmo, you're going to get like 400 cats for it, which isn't great. Yeah, that's gotta be him. I know, as far as I know, there's no high villages up here. So... I guess this is all going to be dependent on what my level is. I do have the attack ×3 mod going. Alright. Let's try to get up close with Maul, who is going to be our sneaky boy. Okay, I don't see anybody out here. Oh, it looks like there's a turret over there. Mounted turret. Can we, like, cheese in here? We can, but we can't quite see what's going on. Okay. Let's actually... let's just try to sneak up. Oh, all of these guys are about... same level as we are, which is not necessarily great strength wise, but who knows. Oh, we do have a pretty good assassination going though on this guy. So Maul is going to be our sneaky guy. It doesn't look like anybody saw us, which is very cool. Let's see if we can knock some of these guys out maybe. Oh, hold on.
Target acquired.
Actually, someone outside. Goblin cultist. Oops. Let's see if we can sneak over here first. Oh, hold on. Who is that? Okay, drifter. Try to stealth KO this guy. Uh-oh. Amazing. Okay. Let's get him out to the team. Oh my god, I can't believe that worked out as well as it did. We take this guy away and beat the hell out of him or something. Who knows? See, Gurg. Let's check on our boy here. What we got in here? Oops. Maul is just keeping it moving. Okay. Alright. Let's take off everything here that gives him any sort of advantage. And let's give our boy Brocc. Oh, we actually need this for our Hiver art. Awesome. Blood rum. Nice. And throw this in here as well. Alright, boys. Let's come over here. Maybe we set this guy down and everybody just beats the hell out of him. And then we have somebody else pick him up. Actually still unconscious? Yeah, he is. Wow. Okay. So, Don, you're going to actually pick him up? Okay, so he's our sneaky boy again. So let's come on up. Let's get actually everybody to move up a little bit. Yeah, why not? If things go poorly, we're going to want them outside anyway, so let's actually get them all up right about here. Alright. There was another guy just wandering around a second ago. Maybe back here. Okay. Let's see if we can get... Let's go, Maul. He's sneaking his way through. This is very tense for me. Awesome. Seems like it's going to be a quick, easy KO unless things go poorly for us again. Or not again, but if things go poorly. But we do have a 75% chance. Again, we're going to quick save, not to save scum, just because I would hate to have to redo everything we've done already.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
Alright, Maul. I have to absolutely run out of here. Okay, yeah. Disband the sneak. Maul got chipped pretty well. So I'm probably going to make these guys run up. Maul, I'm going to make you heal yourself. And you guys, let's take him out. First real combat. Okay. We have the attack times 3 on, so we should have, a lot of advantage here. Oh, okay. We got a couple guys come out of nowhere here. Delta, we're going to actually pull you back a bit. You are... Let's see, is anybody doing necessarily very bad? Maul is not doing great. But that's fine. We did get Delta hurt, which is something we did not want to do. Let's bring Brocc over here. Help out with this cultist. We get Maul a sec to first aid himself. Alright, oh, perfect. Okay, so Gurg has taken this guy out. Okay, Gurg. Let's just toss this over to Maul. Oh man, he's out of trading range? Okay. Maul, I'm actually going to make you loot this guy. Don, you can come help Art and Delta. You pick him up. Awesome. Alright, so Maul now has this guy picked up. Take his little cats here. Good. Take that. Take that. Take that. Also take that. I'll throw in here his bread. Awesome. I think everybody's doing relatively well. Again, Maul, maybe you first aid yourself, buddy. Brocc is not doing totally well. Oh, Brocc is actually getting chipped up pretty badly. So let's get Gurg in there to really handle this guy. Brocc, how about you first aid yourself here, buddy? It's Don. What are you doing, Don? What is going on? Where are we getting damage from? Somebody shooting us or something? Alright, this is not going necessarily perfectly, but it looks like we might get out of here. Oh, perfect. Art, scoop his ass up. Perfect. Boys, 3 of you, get on him. Maul, please, for the love of God, first aid yourself. Art, same with you, actually. There's really no reason to not. Okay, we're gonna let you come this way. Delta, Gurg, we don't want you to be a victim of friendly fire here. Awesome. Maybe that's what was going on. Oh, somebody just got hit bad. Oh man, it is Don. So Don, you're gonna step off a little bit. You are gonna first aid yourself as well. Alright, Maul is all locked and loaded. Let's get him in there. Let's keep fighting this goblin cultist. Oh yeah, this is nice. Okay. I'm actually going to put you, take you off ranged. Let's just get you in there. And I think you're probably doing most of our damage here. Alright, let's check everybody. Gurg's fine. Maul again took another good shot here. Awesome. Delta. Something's got to give with this guy. He's got to go down.
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
Awesome. Gurg. Let's scoop this man up. Oh, it's not Gurg. Let's walk away. Because we're going to pick you up. Cool. Let's come back up here. Let's repair all of our damage. Turn back ranged for you. How is your quiver looking? Not terrible. Not great. You don't have a repair kit. That sucks. Whatever. Ignoring the fact that you do have a, what's it called? Alright, so you're going to first aid yourself. You are going to first aid yourself. You are good. You're still going to first aid yourself. You are good. And then you are going to first aid Don. Help him out. He needs a little bit of it. Okay. Skip ahead. Awesome. So far, so good. Now, the question is, do we want to try to run back to Heft, sell off a couple of these guys, and then move in for more? That is a very, very interesting question. I know we have a couple guys in here. So Maul has a guy. Maul shouldn't have a guy. Maul's guy is still unconscious. We're going to put him down. And we're actually going to get... Art has one already. How do they all have one? That's so crazy. Cool. So now all of our guys that we have captured here should be stripped. And... oh. A little blood rum. Do we try it? Do we try for more, or do we just leave? I say we actually leave, we head back to Heft, and we try to sell off our goodies. I think that is the best option for us. Oh, who just dropped their guy? Hold on. Maul, did you drop your man? Let me get this guy. Do we get greedy and try to take a couple more? Don't think we do. I think this gives us a nice little chunk of change here, especially with the one guy with a pretty decent bounty on his head, which is very nice. And then we can get our boy Delta a skeleton repair kit. So that is actually going to be it for this episode, maybe? I don't know. Maybe I'll cut this part out. Who knows? Again, I'm still new at this. But yeah, this is the first recording. Done.